Hello, everybody. I'm just about ready to get started. Hope you're doing well, Calvisham. Let me tell you, it's always a good sign when you go in blind to a game and it immediately asks you for a prompt, and the prompt does not make sense because you've not played the game. So we're off to a good start. It gave me a choice, just for chat clarity, to play between Baten Kaitos and Baten Kaitos Origin, and having not played either of those two games, I'm like, which one should I play first? Which one is considered 2 because the game is advertised as being Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 in the Steam package. So we're off to a good start, chat. But you know what? You know what the best start is, chat? We're gonna pause the music. I haven't had this happen to me in a long time, but I hope you're ready for it, chat. Brace yourselves. So, me wanting to set up options to ease you into the game, because I don't know anything about the game. I can't give you any idea other than card games are going to happen at some point. I, as a native US player, went to go hit the X button in order to go to options, and I'm like, huh, it's not working. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Are we using Japanese controls? Oh no. Oh no, I don't seemingly have a way to change this. We're in for a fun treat, chat, because let me tell you, I've only owned a couple of games that use the circle for confirm, and those were very old games I've not played recently. So going against my instincts here is going to be very, very difficult. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, we're going back to this? I don't have the option to change this? Are you kidding me? So keyboard and mouse gets to have fun, I get to suffer? I don't see any changes in here. Oh, wait, hold on, never mind, I lied to you. I didn't realize that was selectable until I did that. Okay, I need to flip these if it's gonna be using Japanese. Oh no, I already, see, no, I already mixed myself, damn. Mixed. That feeling when you go to hit confirm, but you hit cancel. It's okay. I also thought hitting the button would change the button. That was foolish of me. Interesting that there's some custom set buttons. What I'm gonna do before we jump into the game, I'm gonna check one thing. So how do you change the control? Like, honest statement. So like, I went to go hit the button that I wanted it to use, but that didn't work. Is it also like a D-pad mix-up? We're going to like the old school control mix-up, chat, I swear. Anyway, we'll just reload the beginning. I'm also not sure if there's other voice options. I wanted to explore with the chat since we're coming in very blind to this game. But we'll let the intro play first.
A long time ago it was, before people began to dwell in the sky. A terrible war was waged between us humans and the wicked god. After the horrendous battle, our ancestors entombed the wicked god and left the polluted and barren earth to find their future in the sky.
In this world, there are things that people mustn't touch. Who cares?
The god of demise and destruction, the cursed power of Marpetro.
The end, Magnus? Never heard of that before.
Damn, the bastards.
It's unthinkable to act against the Empire?
Great heroes are just so busy.
I've been waiting.
Finish him. He will inflict a catastrophe upon the Empire.
Let us trust
Just
the young
one more.
who hold the spirit within them.
Only such a battle will fill the void within you and soothe the agony inside.
From when did you know?
Kibari! No dead weight!
No way!
Only hope, the lost ocean.
Awaken! Oh God of the past!
Now, be what you want to be. Someday you will know what you are meant to be.
Algene claps. Welcome, Chris. The chat. We still got to defeat our nemesis. The options menu. Just want you to know, I have not figured out what it wants. Okay, so how do I make this the button that I want it to be? Do I have to confirm first and then confirm again? Okay, because I was getting hard mixed here. Okay, so no, see, it didn't take that. It is. Wait. Okay. Okay, so it wasn't me. The first time I did do this. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're just like, I just wanted to flip which was which, and it was really throwing me off. I think this is what I want now, right? This is now flipped correctly. Okay, this is now correct. We had to revert the Japanese style controls. That was gonna drive me wild, chat. I'm like, we were not gonna get far in this game with it flipped. It was just gonna annoy me randomly. Although I wonder if that's gonna mess up in-game button prompts. That'll be fun for later. Joke's on the game, I don't remember A-B layout, so I'll just assume. We'll see how it goes. So I just want to explore one more thing before we jump into the game proper. So we got a little insight. Okay, there's no other options here. Just wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything with subtitles or vocal options. Okay, so now I think we're good. So let's retry the game again, this time with the updated controls. I hope you're all doing well. So I'm not sure if just the game is in Japanese or why the cutscene is in English there, but Japanese here. I'm not really sure.
あなた気に入られたみたい。精霊が降りてきて何か想像もつかないような素敵なことが始まるといいわね。
いや、その名前は
Yeah, that's where I'm a little confused. So I figured the game would be kind of like a hodgepodge of things. So I don't know if like the original game had an English dub or why only the opening cutscene is there. Yeah. Algene says, is this the Steam version? They're English dub mods. Yeah. I mean, like, I'll play it as is. I just find it just kind of really confusing as somebody that's not played it before. Why I'm getting, like, half of the cutscenes in English, and now, like, we have the Japanese voice actors. It's fine. I mean, as long as it's translated, I guess. Please use the keyboard or virtual keyboard to input your character name. Oh, no. Not the virtual keyboard, chat. Well, we're already off to a great start. We gotta name the character I don't know anything about. Yeah, right? Like, I don't know. Because even stuff like Berseria, which came out, like, way, way, way before this game in terms of Steam release, offered both versions. So I'm just curious why, and, like, I think this game came out in, like, 2023. It wouldn't have both at that point. If they existed. Well, chat, we get to name the character, but I don't have an idea about what this character should be called. I guess I will call... this character Clueless, because this character's had one line of dialogue, and I did not get a feeling for personality. So I think we might be going through the wonderful adventure of Clueless, chat. Because I don't recall. I think it flashed his real name very briefly in the opening cutscene, which did not help me because it was like we're in there. So I think we're gonna follow the adventures of Clueless. Yes, I would like to go with this name. Clueless, so that's your name. Baten Kaitos, yeah, something like that. We are Clueless, who we are talked to by the protag. Huh. Yeah, I think we named the spirit thing that was talking. I think I slightly misspoke there, but either way, I don't really know enough about anything that's happening here. I mean, we're watching the sepia tone flashbacks. Well, we know that somebody he cares about dies, according to the opening cutscene.
解き放て我らを千年の闇から千年の孤独と苦痛からお前には美しい白き翼世界には死と滅びを
What a trustworthy voice. I always laugh it. I always like it when I hear you have to save the world, followed by ominous giggling. Hmm. Oh no, are we in Chrono Trigger? Hold on, chat. Our mom is gonna come wake us up. Yeah, Cross as well. It always starts in the bed. See, if we could have renamed this character, we could have called him Surge. Oh, that is a face. I know we're just waking up and we have classic protagonist I sleep in syndrome, but wow, that is a face. I always feel like that needs to be something dude chat should spam. That is quite a reaction shot. Classic male has entered the room. We couldn't even, like, we don't recognize our own father? Do we have to wait for them to be named? What's wrong with our protagonist? How do you feel, protag? Oh no, we slept in and we have amnesia? Am I gonna have to start bringing out the checklist, chat? Do we need the JRPG checklist? Okay, that makes a bit more sense, I guess. Oh no, we were devastatedly attacked by rock cats, chat. Man, we lost the herbivores. Man, we're starting at the low peak of our low dip in our journey, chat. They're not even threatening. I'm surprised you even lost to them. Okay, animals are acting odd in the forest. Got it. Classic overly aggressive monsters investigate the cause. I love when characters are like, you better stay away from those woods, and just immediately, you know, within like the next hour, we're gonna be deep in the woods. Like, it just, like, we're gonna walk around town and we're going straight to the woods. You know we're not following this advice. We never listen to these people. Okay, so what do you call yourself? Okay, do we remember our name or do we get to rename this character as well?
この辺りでは見かけない顔のようだが。ああ、俺はカラスって呼ばれてる。
Okay, so he didn't forget his own name at least.
この辺りに来るのは初めてなんだ。それで道に迷っちまって。カラスくんか。それでは改めてようこそケバルライ村にカラスくん。
It's a Balry village? Okay.
強く頭をぶつけていたようだから、もしかすると軽い記憶障害が出るかもしれないと。
Oh, he's worried we might have amnesia? Oh no. Everybody was worried we would have JRPG amnesia.
ちょっと心配だったんだが、その分じゃ大丈夫そうだ。
There you go. The writers are reassuring us that we swear, we promise, we didn't give this character amnesia.
さあ、よかったら起きて村の中を見て回ってみるといい。
It's all a big bait.
まあ、辺境の小さな農村だ。特にこれといったものはないがね。それから、君の秘書機はそこだ。
I left your winglet over there by the window. Okay, this is important.
変わった方の秘書機だね。帝国で一般に普及しているものとは違うようだが。
Don't worry, we know our tropes now go hunt rats in the sewer. You never know. So, winglets are apparently common. Ours is unusual because it doesn't match the design. Also glowing, so it's easy to see in the game.
ああ、そいつはじいちゃんが作ってくれた特製なんだ。じいちゃん、腕のいい機械屋だったから。
Ji-chan! Apparently our grandfather was an excellent engineer.
なるほど。君のおじいさんがね。大したものだな。ところで、そのおじいさんは
How is he doing? I'm not even sure he's alive, given how we referenced him, but...
死んだよ。2年前に。
Way to not pick up on the context clues, Doctor. Jeez.
そうか。そいつは。
Shake your head, chat. He did not know Naruhodo. He is blind. He's not gonna see it.
先生、助かったよ。ああ、例なら外にいるミーマイに言ってくれ。
So is there gonna be like a young daughter that's working with the doctor? Is this how we're gonna be introduced to one of the characters?
森で倒れてる君を見つけて、ここまで抱えて帰ってきてくれたんだ。
Mimai? Oh, that's a name.
ああ、わかった。ミーマイだね。
Damn, he didn't even dignify our question with a response. He did his little sassy pivot in place and just walked off screen. Okay. So I'm gonna...
よし、オッケーだ。それじゃ、行こうぜ。
He's looking at you, the gamer, to make sure that we get going. I want to explore our buttons here. Oh, I got baited for like a third... There were like 3 different times I tried pressing the menu button and it didn't work. Okay, so we are clueless. We have an attack deck. So armor... Armor is a card. Alright, so we're presumably going to sub out some of these for later. So we can edit our party. We have resistances lists, so we get to see all the damage or ailment types in the bottom left corner. I love headache is one of them. They're differentiating between confusion and headache. Interesting. Otherwise, kind of your standard death resist, sleep resist, free paralysis. So I can just choose to remove items if I want to. Takes a picture of the target. Why do we have a camera? So we'll get a feel how many cards I should remove from the deck, because we don't know if it's like when you run out of cards, you reshuffle, or if there's like a penalty to running out of cards, or how many cards you even draw in combat. Generally speaking, I don't prefer defense unless I can guarantee that I'm immune. Although to Slay the Spire Syndrome issue. We can see a little bit our different tiers of swords. So as far as I'm aware, I didn't see any action costs looking at the deck in a way that really mattered. So there's like a 4 and a 5 here. So maybe there's different rarities of the same type is what I'm learning here, and maybe that'll make it cheaper to use. I'm not sure what the rules are for playing the cards yet. We'll find out though. Combo max of 2. Yeah, we saw that the helmet couldn't be used unless we attacked. But I'm sure it'll make sense when we get there. Oh, look at us go, chat. You the person that I was thinking of? Oh, you must be the traveler they found unconscious in the woods. You should ask me for advice if you want a better luck in the future. What should we ask her about, Clueless? Oh man, there is a wall of things we can ask her. I'll start at the top. In general, Magnus can be divided into 2 types. Magnus in battle and the camp menu. Battle Magnus can be used an infinite number of times. Okay, that's one thing I wanted to confirm. On the other hand, a camp Magnus can only be used a single time, so you need to be more careful when using them. Consumable items, got it. Adventuring tip, if you need to recover HP, it makes more sense to do so during battle than in camp. It makes more sense to do it in battle? I guess because they're suggesting that it's repeatable recovery. Welcome, Nate. Usually I just prefer to heal before a boss battle. I don't usually like to heal in combat because I don't like sitting through those animations. Use a Battle Magnus instead of Camp Magnus to recover HP without losing any Magnus. Ah, that's what she's referring to. Of course, using Battle Magnus is a little riskier, but making good use of them is important. Okay, earning money. Being enemies won't earn you a single gold coin. Given the poor street value of most Magnus, trying to earn money by selling them isn't realistic either. Way to go if you want to get big bucks is to sell photographs. That's why we have the camera. Photos can only be taken during battle and are a bit risky, but a well-shot photo will fetch you a lot of gold. Photos. Photos aren't worth holding on to for a long time. You should always check to see if you have any to sell when you visit the Magnus shops. Be careful not to be too anxious to sell your photos. Unless you let the photos develop and let their colors come out fully, they won't fetch their full values. Taking a good photo that you can sell at the high price requires both skill and determination. Notice the fast-moving manners are often out of focus. Photos taken when the light is too bright tend to be washed out. Mind light and dark attacks and wait for the right shutter moment. What? With practice and some luck, you'll make photos like a pro in no time. This feels like a really needlessly complicated mechanic to put in your card game, but sure. Collection. The camp menu, there's an option called Collection. All Magnus cards come across are automatically registered, blah, 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 blah. Once you've seen the Magnus in some form, it will automatically be added. Okay, so we don't have to actually... It also registers ones in shop, so that's interesting. Okay, so let's talk about the doctor. The entire village is thankful we have Dr. I almost called him Dr. Licorice, but Larakush. If we had found you back in the old days, want to know more about the doctor, the man who saved your life? Well, I can't tell you much about him right now. Come back in a little while when I'm done with work. Okay. What do you have to say, Doctor? You thank Mima. Will you visit the village mayor's house? He seems very concerned about you. We're doing the classic JRPG. Can I loot them? See an automatic drawing of the human body, you feel... Or an anatomical. See an anatomical drawing of the human body, you feel a bit queasy. Okay, so everything we can interact with has that really gigantic exclamation mark. Medical tools and confusing charts are stored here. Items you see before you sell them found in these parts, they all seem well worn from long use. Okay. This wooden box can't be opened. Wooden box can't be opened. Something is in the wooden box. Containing a Magnus, shish kebab. We didn't get like a full explanation of what Magnus actually are, other than cards. Just kind of accepted we know what that is. We have Battle Magnus and Camp Magnus, but like what creates them and things like that. Roy, the farming hamlet. Oh, I didn't even see myself at first, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, what am I looking at?
ねえ、あんたの左肩に乗っかってるそれひょっとして飛翔機？
Let's move Chad over for a little bit. Is that a winglet?
ああ、そうだけど。はあ、珍しいな。
Interesting that some of the non-named NPCs have vocal lines. That's a good sign.
帝国の方じゃ普通に使われてるらしいけど、こんな辺境じゃ飛翔機を見かけることはまずないよ。しかし、なんか変わってるね。
ああ、これは俺のじいちゃんが作ってくれた特製なんだよ。けれどそんなに珍しいのかな。ラリクシ先生にも同じこと聞かれたよ。
Put chat down here for now, actually.
へえ、先生に？先生が飛翔機に興味を持つなんて珍しいな。別に機械のことなんかには興味なさそうな人なのに。
Oh no, we're fiddling with Machina? Is it of the Deus Ex variety?
ところで、それ片方しかないみたいだけど、もう片方は故障して修理でもしてるのかい？
いや、こっちだけでいいんだ。俺、左の翼がないんだよ。
Uh-oh, chat, we're one-winged.
それで、じいちゃんがこいつを作ってくれたんだ。
ああ、そっか。それで、いや、悪いこと聞いちまったな。
いや、構わないよ。こいつのおかげで、俺は別に何の不自由もなくやってるし。
そうか。しかし、あんたのじいさんってすごい腕のいい職人だったんだな。
すごい、chat.
オリジナルの飛翔機を作っちまうなんて。
ああ、俺にはよくわからないけど、何でも自分で修理したり作っちまう魔法使いみたいな人だったよ。
There are a lot of creatures over here. Oh, I can't interact with them and make them make random sounds. Talk to you, I guess. Did you know this, mister? Everyone has wings at the heart, right? Things are outwardly express what people are feeling on the inside, their hopes and dreams. That's what my father told me. That's why there's so many types. Each shapes and colors are just reflecting each person's hopes and dreams. Maney says, "Oh, up and around already, are we? I'm not surprised. Dr. Totally Not Licorice can cure just about any injury or ailment in no time at all. You know what? Now that you're feeling better, why don't you go see the village mayor? Seems there's something he's itching to tell you." Hey, wait. You must be the guy they found unconscious in the woods. How are you gonna make it as an adventurer if you keep fainting during your travels? Hey, are you trying to pick a fight or something? What are you trying to say there, huh? Whoa, calm down there. I just want to give you some advice you'll feel better from now on. During your travels, have you ever thought, wish I hadn't lost that battle, or if only I was stronger? If that's the case, you might want to learn more about this blue flower beside me. Say this flower records the memory of those travelers who stepped into its embrace. It's known as a very big save point. I've also heard of the travelers being transported to a mysterious church and returning stronger than before they entered. To tell you the truth, I haven't tried the flower myself. Still, I thought I'd tell you about it since you're an adventurer and all. These mysterious flowers exist all throughout the world. Be wise to make good use of them. I see. I'll check it out later. Oh, by the way, in addition to blue flowers, there's red flowers. Red ones only let you save your journey's progress. I'm breaking the fourth wall a bit more openly here, so you, the player, understand what I'm trying to tell you. If you're unsure, take a look at the help in the system section of the camp menu. Oh, he went for full fourth wall on that one. I kind of want to visit the church. We do have auto saves. Let's see. I too go to my church flower. What to do, what to do. Just... Gotta go to church, chat. Another adventurer. You stand before me in search of a greater power. Whoa, whoa, what are you talking about? I don't get it. Where am I, anyway? Ooh, I don't like that we don't know things about this world, chat. Those who seek spiritual growth visit this church to pray. If you have earned enough experience through your travels, your prayers will be answered. This may be confusing at first. Try to answer any questions you may have. What would you like to know? Ask about increasing levels. Simply winning battles is not enough to increase your various strengths and capabilities. You need to pray before the altar. Reflect on your experiences. Otherwise, you'll be a third-rate duelist. Only then will you truly learn. Your abilities will improve. This is the only way to realize and fulfill one's true potential. Pray within these hallowed halls. Remember, the power of realization can only be attained through prayer. Visit this church whenever possible to learn of your true powers and abilities. Go to loads if you're level 50 or above for more XP. Any other questions? Yes. What would you like to know? I'm asking about increasing class levels. You'll find artifacts in this world, items of great power. Even in Magnus form, these items retain their magic and will help you prepare for even greater ordeals. Desire to possess such strength, bring me the required Magnus, and its inexpressible gift shall be entrusted to you. Power bestowed upon you from these special Magnus will be a different quality than that of a normal level-up. So we have the plot progression items that will grant me abilities. We have the I kill things and gain abilities. Then I also need to take photos if I want to get money. Now my question is, how badly do I care about making money in this game if it's going to put it through these annoying hoops for it? It's kind of like using the steal command every time in like an old RPG. I am like so not interested in doing that. So I'm curious just how long I could get away without needing to do that. Alright, well, let's go out of the church flower. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm gathering Silveria's most juicy and delicious treat, our famous mountain apples. They're great snacks to eat as is, but juice them to make mountain apple juice. You'll be tasting something simply divine. Harvest is going to be over soon. Come back later and I'll give you some mountain apples to try. Quack, quack, quack. Not gonna lie, they are very hard to see when the clouds are going by. Barrels appear to be empty now. Okay. Well, I think I've interacted with everything that I know how to interact with. I'll come over here and make sure there's nothing over here in the foreground. And then I made the butterfly jump scare itself. Yeah, like when I'm looking at the screen, I don't always see my character right away. It likes putting me in shadow a lot, I've noticed. So tired, when you get old, even pulling weeds feels like hard labor. You're an unfamiliar face. Not from around here, are you? Hope you enjoy your visit. Love the weird animal creature thing that's there. Is Prancer sensitive to hot weather? He's grown weak from sandal sud heat. Or Sadal, excuse me. If he lived in cooler climate, sure he'd recover, but what can I do? And milk and eggs produced here are sold east of this village in Rakad. The money from the sales, we buy goods in the city. That's our way of life here in the village. Take a look behind you. Prancer sure are something, right? The common horse is no match for its standout strength. Uh-oh, chat. Pig. I love being told the village is boring. She's clearly said Furcado, but it clearly says Furcad at the subtitles. School of the East.
こんな辺境の島の小さな都なんか全然大したことないのかもしれないけれど、私は週に一度 都へ商いに出かける日がある日、都の通りで領主様か裕福な商人の若旦那様とばったり出くわして、そして二人は一目見た途端運命の恋に落ちてしまうの。はあ、うっとり。
Made her sprout her wings.
また夢みたいなこと言ってるのよ、この子ったら。
Oh, they're called pals because they're pig cows. Oh, I just thought they were spotted pigs. I see what they did there, chat. Portmanteau is real.
運よくそんな出会いがあったにしても、山出しの田舎娘なんかいいように騙されて。
Evan knows what he'd do to a country girl like you? Oh no, I don't like how that was phrased.
散々遊ばれた上で飽きられたらポイと捨てられちゃうのがオチよ。いくら人に翼があるからって、浮ついたふわふわした夢なんか見てちゃダメ。
Pickets are better, definitely.
しっかり大地に足を踏まえて、一歩一歩歩ってくくらいで、村の人間はちょうどいいのよ。
もう分かってるわよ、そのくらい。でも浮ついててふわふわしてて。
I don't think the hay animation quite lines up properly. I've been watching it during the cutscene and mostly ignoring about her childhood dream of going into the big city, marrying some rich man so she can live a life of luxury. I'm more watching like, what is happening with that hay? That's where my attention went. I was like, I'm tuning her out, but we'll let her talk, I guess. Like, what? I can't unsee it. What is he doing?
どんな素敵な夢を見るのもいいけど、仕事を片付けてからにしてちょうだいね。
Yeah, like... See, chat sees it too. It's like slightly out of sync. Yeah, the hay is like, it like fights him, he spins, and then it raises up. It's like slightly desynced. See, I'm focusing on the important details, not wherever she's telling me about the Jewel of the East. Animal droppings are in the bucket. They smell as bad as you might expect. Pot is filled with freshly squeezed milk. It smells sweet and delicious. It's some kind of container. We'd be able to carry this. Let's leave it for now. Oh, so I can take it if I want to later. Most villagers live and die never having taken one step out of the saddle. I need to hear them actually say it in the voice actor. Because the Sadal Sud. I wonder how they're gonna say it. Our lives are spent traveling to and from Farkad. It's just our way. Or Farkado, as we heard earlier. I find satisfaction in our small world, our own happiness, our own pleasure. Everyone leads their own separate lives, so we can really judge another's happiness. What do you have to say about this? Woman with a bracelet. Okay, she got upgraded from the others. Oh, hello there. It's a fine day today, isn't it? Hope it doesn't get too much hotter. If it gets too hot, the pals will become fatigued and lazy. If that happens, their meat will get fatty and unmarketable. We can't afford poor pal sales during the season. So the pals have like a pink heart tail thing? Oh, the little boy in the foreground is speaking to us. We're gonna be battling where to put the chat all session, don't worry. I don't really want to... No, I don't want to talk to them. I was avoiding them on purpose. I can see what looks like a clear protagonist at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. I was purposely not going that direction. They caught me trying to wrap around to the other buildings. But anyway, apparently they're glad to see us walking around. Squeak, squeak, chat. Is this him? Her?
そうだよ、すげえんだぜミーマイは。そこらの飲んだくれなんかよりよっぽど頭いいし役に立つんだ。
Oh, Mimai is not the woman that's standing in the bottom left who looks like a character. It's actually the creature.
そうか。世話になったな、ミーマイ。ありがとう。
Squeak chant. That's a plot twist, I guess. I thought Mimai was gonna be the one in red down there, but whatever. Generic dialogue. I'm just looking. Moonguile Forest is really getting dangerous, or there's a traveler who was found there a while ago. It takes only a few minutes west of the village. Okay, so we know how to get there now. Confirmed. Just like this old man just ominously staring me down as I rob his house. Courtesy for storing clothes, the mayor and his wife apparently like somber colors. Underwear is folded neatly. Man, I miss games that had these little details when you interacted with drawers and stuff like that. It's such a shame going to like more modern, even like Namco games. Like think about when we played like Tales of Destiny, stuff like that, and we had like unique interactions with the bathroom. To be a great village mayor, this book is in excellent condition. It's almost as if it's never been opened. Nice detail. See faint traces of paragraphs, someone must have written it without a pad underneath. Something wedged in between the books. Tamed Fireburst. Nice. Flames are cackling away. In some kind of container, I'd be able to carry this. Okay, when I stare at a fireplace, the first thing I think about is not about putting the fire in a container to take with us. I don't think that's how that normally works, but that's fine. We'll leave the fire for now before we let it gloriously spread later. Perhaps a gift from the villagers. You see ceramic dolls made in the likeness of the mayor and his wife. Ooh, fire pretty. Traveler, have you been to the Nunki? Again, I don't know where to put the emphasis on this word. If you travel to the valley to the east of the village, be careful if you're headed there. Not unlike the forest, hideous monsters are said to lurk in the valley. What's more, recent landslides have completely blocked off the route through the valley to Furcad. It's almost like we're plot locking you and you need to deal with the forest first. Wouldn't do you much good to go there now. Well, it could if I get some interesting cards. The monster cardos. I know it wanted me to talk to the mayor, but I kind of don't want to. There's something in the drawer. Tame Dark Flare. Forest filled to its limits with clothes not even a sock more could fit. Becoming the perfect wife. You flip over a random page. Listen to and obey your husband's every whim. Yikes. Too many books on cooking? Cream stew cooking chip seems especially well read.
Oh yeah, konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, ciao. Hello there.
さするにあんたが行き倒れて先生のとこに担ぎ込まれたっていう兄さんだね。一人旅もいいが、あんまり無茶するんじゃないよ。故郷にあんたの帰りを首を長くして待ってる親兄弟がいるんだろ。
I'm not convinced based off of our sepia tone flashbacks our family is alive, but I guess we'll see what they say.
あんたのことを大事に思ってくれてるような人たちに。
Sadly, we will not learn from Foxeel in this playthrough.
いらぬ心配かけるような真似だけはしちゃいけないよ。
いや、故郷にはもう誰もいない。俺は一人ぼっちなんだ。
Okay, so even in the wordless flashback, at least I understood the connotations of what happened earlier.
そうかい。そいつは寂しいね。しかしそれじゃなおさら無茶はいけないよ兄さん。きっと世界のどこかにはあんたのことを待ってる人がいるからさ。
Yeah, I think she's at the entrance of the village.
俺のことを待ってる人？
ああ、そうさ。あんたのことを必要としてる誰か。いずれあんたが必要とするようになる誰か。そんな誰かが世界のどこかで今もあんたと同じように 知らずに。世の中ってのはそうやって回っているんだ。まあいずれわかるさ。ところで兄さん、こいつを持っていきなよ。私の特製のお団子だ。遠慮はいらないよ。
She gonna give us cream stew? That's not cream stew. That's shish kebab. Oh, that's boring.
ああ、ありがとう。
なに、礼はいらないよ。気をつけて、おゆき。
Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go build a deck. Oh. Wait a minute. So I got Magnus earlier, but I can't use them? Oh, maybe because it's like it was talking about class, maybe there's like a magic user? Because we definitely got two different spells, so maybe this character just can't use spell Magnus? Oh no, chat. If only there was someone who could bring me milk from the stable. They really... There's something about that phrase every time, chat. Every time. If only. Pieces are lined up neatly, but a few stains remaining on them. Scrub them carefully, must not be your forte. I mean... Can we even help her with the milk? I don't have anything to carry it in. The game has made point of this. Oh, I was trying to see if I can interact with what she's touching. This might be a side quest? Oh, well, I don't want to talk to you. We'll deal with you later. So I don't have a container, but if I get a container, I could give her milk and help her with the recipe, I guess. I don't want to go too far without exploring more. Double checking here. Thing in there we haven't talked to. About over here. Oh. Hi there. Rest your wings. What's on the agenda? Buy. We only own 120 gold, so we basically can't buy anything. The longsword in a combo provides us defense, so it's a way of just getting defense as you play, is more what I'm kind of used to. I was just curious if she was gonna charge us. This village is so boring. Fed up with being surrounded by kids and the elderly. Just listen for God. Where's the kind, wealthy gentleman who's gonna sweep me off my feet and take me to Fricod? Oh, so two people have the same dream? Oh, I got cutscened.
いらっしゃい。田舎だと言ってバカにしちゃいけない。うちのマグナスは最高のやつばっかりさ。そもそもマグナスってのは物体から余分なものを取り除いたそのものの本質。マグナエッセンスを取り出してカードに封じ込めたものだ。
Gotta seal that essence in the card, chat.
だからいざ使おうと思い、マグナスを解放して元の形に戻してみたら。傷ん んでボロボロ使い物にならなくなってたってんじゃてんでシャレにならないよね。なあ、やっぱりマグナスはバッチリ信頼のおけるまっとうな人間から買わなきゃダメってことよ。つまりうちの店みたいなね。うちのはもうフレッシュムチムチ、生きのいいのばかりだから心配いらないよ。しかも今ならスペシャルサービスで特別優待価格だ。さあ入った入った、どれでもよりどりみどり気に入ったのを持ってってくれ。
So that was all just a big sales pitch. So now I'm curious. So they're saying I can extract real objects and put them in a card. Is there somebody that will give us, like, blank cards? Is that what they meant by container? A blank card? So we can't talk to him further. Okay. Just curious if he was going to say anything if we talk to Mimai or not. I'll talk to him after we do this. I will try leaving first to see if the game gets mad at me. Squeak, 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 chat. Alright, so who's this person?
あなた旅の人？近くの森にあるという古い遺跡を見に来たの。あなたは？
俺は。
She wants to see the ruins, and then guards came up to her and spoke to her.
私、もう行かなきゃ。
She has to go.
じゃあね、僕、ミーマイ。
僕じゃないや、セドルってんだい。
Oh, his name is Cedar.
だけど物好きだよな。わざわざあんなもん見に行くなんてさ。村の人は誰も近づきゃしないぜ、あの森には。呪われてるって言ってさ。どっかの兄ちゃんみたいに森の獣にやられてぶっ倒れたりしなければいいけどね。
チェ、言ってくれるよ。
Well, that's a face we have.
月魂の森の遺跡か。俺たちも後で行ってみるか。
Okay, now let's go talk to the mayor, I guess.
You're finally awake.
Yes, sir. If I caused you some trouble, let my guard down and then, well, sorry about all this.
Don't worry about what's already happened, young fella. Feel free to stay in this village to heal your wounds for as long as you need.
However, I must strongly insist you never go near the forest again. You don't listen to authority.
Heard rumors of meddlers from Verkad snooping around that forest without permission. ...
Neither you nor their blockheads understand the forest must not be disturbed. An ancient hideous monster slumbers deep within that forest.
It will be the first boss you fight.
These days, even the forest animals seem uneasy. Now is not the time to meddle in places you don't belong. Now is definitely time for us to meddle in the place we first belong. Also, look at that letter G and the word belong. That is a crazy letter compared to the rest of the font. Like, it almost looks like a hieroglyph if you're looking at it, just isolated. That's crazy. Who puts the G line on the left side of the letter G? Yeah, upside down 8, yeah, kind of. Oh, Mimai's following us. Squeak, squeak. Thanks, Mimai. Okay, so now that I've done that, what does the doctor have any additional dialogue? If not, we'll move on.
Much as I could help you with, except no, forget it. Do what you feel is right, Colossus. Be careful.
Yes, he doesn't have anything new. So now, do you have anything new to say?
Our village is thankful we have the doctor.
Oh, we already saw this. So she's not done yet. So hopefully I picked up everything I need to pick up. Move on. I'll resave so we don't have to go through those again. The other question is, how frequently should I level? We gotta push our boundaries, because we're not sure how hard this game is gonna be. The locale thing.
I love animals. If you ever met a pal, you'll find some more in the stable. Not as smart as me, but pals and prancers are clever animals too. My parents take care of them until they're ready to be shipped back to Bricard. I love my pals. Hope the people in Fricad treat them nicely.
Yeah, they're definitely getting murdered there. He's staring at us, the player, as he poses sassily with his hand on his shoulder.
この村の連中はあの森のことをやたら恐れてるみたいだが気にすることはない。ただの迷信さ、そんなの。なに、大丈夫だって。今度は油断しないから。
Okay, so he is acknowledging us as a real entity. I'm gonna go the way... Oh, well, this is a simplified overworld. Alright, what happens if I do try to go to the valley? We get anything early? Or is it just gonna be like, it's too dangerous here? Yeah. Looks like there's some things I could collect now. It's just how hard is this gonna be? I mean, we did just save, so I'm not feeling all that worried. Oh, you could skip a cutscene. Okay, we might do that if I game over in the future. Also, it looks like there's some custom stuff that you could turn on. No encounters, instant KO, game speed, battle speed, simplify battle results, auto battle. Not gonna use these for now, but interesting that they're there. I'm gonna experience the game mostly how it's played, but if it makes me take like super long walks places, I might speed up the game animation slightly. But right now I'm enjoying it the way it is. Whoa, glad I stopped myself. The water spats out suddenly and stopped just as fast. I'll have to time our leap just right to get across. Oh. I don't think I meant to go this far, but we're here now, I guess. Oh, great. We everyone within the village work together. I don't think we can move those rocks. It's very important I reach for a card today. I can't let my good milk spoil. The rocks is too heavy to move. Looks like we can't go any further. If we just blow the suckers to bit, then we wouldn't need to move them. Alright, so we're inevitably gonna have to come back with explosives. The game very unsubtly foreshadowed that just now. Oh, I see. So if I do this, then I'll get knocked down. Okay. I didn't realize there was actually a timing minigame. I just kind of did it. Oh man, I'm soaked. Looks like I'll have to time our jump better. No, I did that on purpose, Callus. I don't really care about your well-being. Spoilers. Wait, what? Oh, can you not jump across there? I thought that was a platform. Alright, well... Alright. So we have armor stuff. Giving me prizes? Oh, okay. Take a photo of the target and then stab it. Oh, are you gonna make me pause every time we do that? Please don't. Oh no, that is a lot of buttons I gotta press to make the game state advance. I'm gonna heal and then try to do our damaging move. I had a feeling we'd probably heal. I don't need it to give me those prompts every time. I'm hoping I can turn those off. So I have a very awful looking photo. I could choose to take the knife or take the photo. The photo looks like crap, so I'm not gonna bother taking it. I can't take both for some reason, which is kind of outrageous. Why am I limited to just one item every time I beat a battle? That's crazy to me. Yeah. Like, it talked about developing it and stuff like that, but, like, we'll have time if I really need money. I might die here. We'll see. Okay, at least they have low HP. So I can only play the defense cards when it's not my turn. Might as well just heal then. Yeah, I might want to speed up the battle animations. If I gotta keep pausing like that, I'm definitely gonna speed up the battle animation. So I think I have a flow for how it works. I'm a little confused because I thought I used a healing item, but her health hasn't really moved anywhere. Anyway, that should kill at least. Alright, so we can rebuild our deck slightly. Most of the weapons seem to scale up and do some... well, when attacking to no effect. Oh, so it's like it triggers the combo. I don't know if I really care about this over just having more damage move. Or honestly, even this is just kind of overkill. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of the camera, because I don't care about that right now. Rule number 1 with deck building... why would I want this many offense cards here? I would just want my defense cards. I don't think I need Power Helmet right now. I'll leave my defense there. Oh, this one improves attack? I don't care about that at the moment. So, like, what if I just trimmed the deck to only have my best cards? Like, is the game gonna get mad if I do this? Or at least I have, like, a decent mix of items. Like, the most I would want is maybe one more offense card, maybe? But I'm not in, like, a rush either way. You know what? We'll try this. Some deck slots are empty for the above character. Well, it might be filled with the past Magnus during battle. Oh. Okay, so that's how it punishes me. So I can't purposely lower the deck size. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I was like, why would I want to hold cards then? That makes more sense to me. I'm glad it told me that, because that was genuinely not making sense to me. Why I would not want to do that. I think I'd just rather have Frozen Shield at the moment. How do I get down to the lower area? Let's speed up the battle speed a little bit. See how we feel about that battle speed. Hi, it's Abity. I don't really want game advice, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of experiencing the game. I mean, it does make me have to react a little quicker, but I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, that's much better. I definitely need the combat to go faster. Resist ailments. Fun. Okay. Let's explore a little more. You look at the rubble blocking the path. Just my luck that I decided to risk my life and there's a landslide. If only I had some explosives. Wow, they are really not being subtle here, chat. If only, chat. Okay, so let's go back. Oh, do they respawn every time I come through here? That's actually kind of annoying. I'll just take the damage here. I mean, this will make boss battles harder, but for like normal encounters, I'm kind of okay with this. There you go. I took a photo right in his face. Sure, we'll take our first photo. Yeah, that's actually kind of annoying. Give me a second. I'm gonna turn encounters off for here. Just because I didn't realize they'd respawn going to the other area. But for now, I'm gonna do this. So how do I get him to jump the way I want him to jump? Okay, so now that we did that, I'm gonna turn encounters back on. This is fair. Poor birds. And bats. And weird sloth things. Unfortunate. Oh, now I draw my defense cards. It's unfortunate. Yeah, that cost me quite a bit of health, unfortunately. Oh, I was hoping we draw into the food card. That's fine if we don't. All knife. Or wanna... What's over here? What did we battle for? Flame shield. Okay. So, is there a reason I would even... I don't think I care about these. I think I would just take the shield because upgrade. So based off of this, leather jacket is less important than power helmet because it gives the same defense value. Or similar defense value, but I could also try to do this to get combo potential. See if that'll work better.
Anyway, we'll move on. Here real quick since I'm over here. Out of curiosity, before it develops, how much do these things sell for? 23 undeveloped. Okay. Like the little creature bouncing in the corner. Okay, let's proceed. Nice ominous misty forest. The Moondial Forest. That's just BGG. Their goal is to eventually weed out all the crap items. The problem is, like, we're so early on that it's like, at least I could get rid of a short sword and take a saber instead for now. I'll leave the short swords in for defense purposes for now. Not too thrilled. They're gonna be like one of the first things I replace once we get better items. Aimed at Magnus, voice level 1. Okay. Forest has become quite a dangerous place these days. Better heed my advice if you want to make it out of there. In one piece. Uh-oh. Where's it at? There we go. Not bad. You gonna ask me for advice? I don't know, am I? Well, clueless? What should we ask this guy about? I don't think I really need to learn anything here. I think I picked it up already. And I guess I could double check target selection. I gotta use the right button to select a party member. So ideally I'll have 2 items that self-target, is what the game is telling me. Okay. I would have thought the healing items would have been consumed automatically on the character, but we got confirmation there. Large dried up tree trunk is blocking the path. Tree trunk is blocking my way. If only I had some fire, maybe I could burn it and get by. Just step over it like a normal person. You have wings. You can also fly over. There should not be an obstacle for this character. Like, oh no, a log has daintily laid itself upon my path. Whatever shall I do? Oh, that's right, it said no effect. I'm assuming it just was for combo purposes. You see the weak jump he did in caves, the swings are battle only. Apparently. I take a photo of myself. Selfie time, chat. Hoping I draw some healing items here. The shuffling the deck takes a whole turn. That's a good thing. So ideally, I think I want to have 2 healing items just to self-combo. Oh, speaking of which. Exactly what I was looking for. Really need these kind of mediocre attack cards. Let's get one more heal. Rise voice clip plus 5%. Oh, I guess the buckler is worse than the jacket, so I can replace those. So just improve my odds of healing in battle, so I feel pretty good. Oh, well. Well, if I didn't have it before... Which, to be fair, do I care about reducing damage by 10? Versus a self-heal? I'd even just get rid of one more of these crappy weapons just to heal. Yeah. I got attacked leaving the menu. That's always cool. Alright, so I can't just hold a card and use it on somebody else. I have to play the cards rapidly. That's fair, I guess. If anything, I kind of want this camera out of the deck. I hate dead cards. As I said before, I'm not sure how much I actually care about taking photos this early in the game. Given that we seem to be getting upgrades as we go, I might just be okay with never purchasing items. Vila, glowing fragment from incomplete star map crafted by collecting light from a real star concentrated to a Magnus. The star map can be restored if all the pieces are found. Okay. I found something rare, it seems like. So here's what I'm gonna do. Get out my inventory camera, I don't care about you. Do I feel like our deck needs more damage? Probably. I'll put small knife in there. See, my XP is out of 56, so we're slowly going up in levels. There we go. Our knife did enough damage to kill. Thank you, knife. You served your purpose. Another short sword, whatever, I'll take it. Another helmet acquired. I can do other kinds of swords here if I want to. If I press in the left stick, it kind of jumps me back and forth. I don't see the item that we just picked up, though. Because that's the power helmet, but I don't see leather helmet. I do have a ton of healing that I can use in camp if I really need to. But I feel kind of fine. We got 3 self-heals. I upgraded my defense. I can kind of get rid of a dead defense card. I guess it's the purpose of the power helmet, or to finish a combo to get defense. Just fair. So I can't get that other item for now, because we must burn it. But yeah, with the combat speed up, this is not too bad. I don't think I want to pick up any more of those. Are we gonna fight the giant beast in the forest we've been warned about? Is it gonna be a big dragon? Either gonna be like, it sounded more reptilian than anything else. Not quite. Very goofy looking creature though. Like, what is going on with that nose?
That just seems like a really inconvenient mouth to have. Oh, leather hat is just there. Heat robe, leather hat. I guess this is for her. Alright, so her armor looks kind of awful. Let's light flare into Aqua Blast. There's some decent damage. Keep the healing item on me for now. Well, I took 0 damage? Wow. Get wrecked. What an idiot. He's lucky I couldn't get rid of the other ones. Okay, so he seems to take reduced damage from fire. If I was reading that correctly. Very minimal damage taken. Restores 90 HP. Oh, that's so much better than what we have. I'm gonna use this just to get rid of it. Kitties, wasn't that rude or inaccurate? Crazy. We got nothing but healing, which kind of sucks. The only thing I really want to increase is max hand size. I think that's the only thing really holding us back. I'll just throw away 2 of our healing items, just to cycle through them. So on boss battles, I probably only want 2 healing items. Since it's possible to just have a dead hand. Like, these attack boost stuff, I just don't care about these at all. Did I take... I like how it seemed like I got damage from that. Question mark? Did that actually hurt me? It's put it in the offense category. I thought it said it's... I thought when we used banana on it, but whatever. Banana lethal, chat. It's fine. Yeah. Guess that's what happens when you try to force feed a banana to somebody. Yeah. I wasn't looking at our health since I didn't think it was that relevant at the time. Oh, so they kind of countered each other there. That's annoying. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. Seems to be shielding everything now, which is also kind of annoying. Not much I could do here. So unfortunately, she just didn't draw any defensive cards, which I feel like is not my fault there. She should probably self-heal at minimum. Oh, I think I forgot to target. That's fine. We get to experiment more with the controls. Oh yeah, that did like nothing. That's fine. Let's do Aqua into Light then? Yeah, that time they didn't counter each other. Yeah, just gotta be careful here. Put her back up in HP. Use our sword to block, since it is a combo block. Figured that would reduce damage pretty significantly dealt to us. Hello, Dance of Light. Alright, so it looks like we defeated the enemy. So Water was definitely its weakness due to the attribute bonus. Seemed to combo well with the other spells. The game is forcing us to take these. We got another Draco piece, Fire Burst, Blue Storm. The Blue Storm doesn't do anything by itself unless it combos. Although, interestingly, Blue Storm is an ability we can use and she can't use.
we are at least getting a image at the bottom left that tells us who can use what. So I would like to have Blue Storm. I will take that over camera all day. Yeah, all the attack buff items, I don't think I really care about at the moment.
こいつの牙は高く売れるんだ。
クラム、レイオン。
へえ、いいマグナスを持ってやがる。こいつは使えるぜ。
ちょっと亡くなった人から物を盗むっていうの？その人たちは私の仲間なのよ。
固いこと言うなって。どうせ死んじまった連中にはもう何も必要ないんだ。
Wow, I love our protagonists. It's like they were your friends. Loot the corpses, yay!
他の者が生きていくためにそいつの持ち物をもらったって文句は言わないさ。
Wow, we're giving serious villain vibes here.
それに何も身ぐるみはごってわけじゃない。必要なものだけもらえりゃそれで十分だ。ほらよ。
これはグラムとレイオンの形見として家族に渡してあげろって、そういうこと？
No.
あなた案外。
お前の取り分だ。それをやるからブーブー言うな。
なんですって？冗談じゃない。亡くなった仲間から盗んだものなんかいらないわ。ねえ、ちょっとあなたね。あ、ちょっと待ってよ。
Chotto Mateo, chat. Wait, don't go.
助けてくれてありがとう。私はシェラ。改めてお礼を言うわ。
別にあんたを助けたわけじゃないさ、シェラ。剣竜が美味しい獲物だったってだけだ。
Wow, we are very cold.
ねえ、あなた幻の国ミラの人でしょ？
どうしてそれを？
精霊の守護を受けているもの、すぐ分かったわ。確かミラの国の人にしか精霊をこの地に呼び込むことはできないとかいうことだったし。
よく知ってるみたいだな、精霊について。
I don't like how we're not confirming stuff to her. This is giving me very suspicious vibes from our protagonist, chat. Like, notice he didn't say we were there. Like, we didn't say yes. We just asked why she's asking.
古の時代、この世界とは異なる次元とこの世界との境界にて、それぞれ違う世界に住む2つの命の精神が出会い結ばれることがあった。その異世界の精神は精霊と呼ばれた。だが精霊の声を聞く者はごく稀であり、運よく精霊が降りた者は大いなる知恵と力を授かったという。
Sometimes it's about what they're not saying is kind of important.
でも驚いた。今まで本当に古い言い伝え、ただの伝説だと思っていたもの。
ま、傍から見たら精霊なんているのかいないのかわからないし、ただの言い伝え、伝説のお化けかなんかみたいに思われても仕方ないんじゃないかな。
Right, clueless. Oh, ooh, chat, we have a dialogue option. Do we say A, I'm only a ghost, or B, I'm right here? I feel like B is probably more on point with it.
I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost. There we go. Well, chat has spoken.
今の精霊の声？頭の中で誰かの声がかすかにこだましたみたい。
Oh no, she can hear Twitch chat. It's all over for her.
精霊の声が聞こえたのか？
ほんのかすかにだけど。それがあなたの名前ね。私はシェラ。どうかよろしくね。
Oh man. So our response to "It's nice to meet you" is A, pleasure to meet you, or B, whatever. Why can we respond to her so passive aggressive? What's wrong with our character? Why is this even an option? Man, apparently we're very anti-girl. That's what that option means. That's a big oof on that one. I guess we should be cordial. It's not like she's being rude to us or whatever. It's one thing if she was like sass talking us. Do our best Squall impression? Oh no. Do you actually want us to say that to her? Channeling the inner rude hero. Well, I mean, it's us. We are the guardian spirit visiting from another world. Oh man, okay. We're gonna whatever her according to chat.
そんなこと言わないで。ね。よろしくね。
Oh, wait, did she not let you go forward?
そんなこと言わないで。ね。
Don't be like that. Let's be friends, okay? Wait, how many times? Oh, wait, you can keep... Wait, if you keep doing it, you get new dialogue? I was not expecting that. Okay. So, okay, pleasure to meet you, or why? I mean, we have to say why. I mean, we're now committing to the bit. Why? Damn, rejected.
でもお前村で目覚めてからなんか変だぞ。そういやラリクチ先生が言ってたっけ？頭ぶつけたから記憶がどうこうとか。まさかお前あの村で目を覚ます前のことを。
Oh no, we are the ones with the amnesia? I don't remember, or I remember. Oh no, chat. Yeah, chat has some power here. Oh no, Blue Donna says Terrace Pharma. I don't think this can help us, Blue Donna. It's not Terrace Pharma this time. This will go with I don't remember.
おい、本当かよ。冗談じゃない。一体なんだって。
Oh, there's another boss. Was that not the big bad in the forest?
その話はまた後だ。こんなとこでのんびり立ち話してるわけにもいかないしな。どうせそのうち思い出すだろ
ねえカラス。私この奥にあるという古い遺跡へ行かなきゃいけないの。あなたたちは？
ああ、俺たちもそうだ。どうする？一緒に行くか。
ええ、お願い。でもその前にちょっとだけ待ってて。務めがあります。先を急がねばなりません。グラム、レイオン。 これまで本当にありがとう。光なき地に光を、救いなき者に救いを、一人夜の底を行く我らを、海よ、いざないたまえ。
Almighty ocean? I mean, it looked like we're on floating continents. It's very Grand Stream Saga. Goodbye bodies, I guess. Ascend them, chat. Ascend them.
お前一体。
さあ、急ぎましょう、カラス。
Ella's joined the party. Okay, so we're gonna check out what she has. I still don't know what voice does. I think I'm just, since I don't know what it does, I'm just gonna leave it out for now. We did get more armor with her. The leather helmet is good. Banana restores 90 HP. Don't care about green banana at all. My goal is for combat to not last long enough for that to ever matter. We have one dark attack. We have a ton of water move. Let me replace them one with fire, maybe? Out the deck a little. We did get a new ability, so let me get rid of one of the short swords for a combo ability. Maybe this will work better in the deck. And I'm gonna get rid of one bamboo shoot, so we have a slightly less dead hand. Maybe that'll work better. Because we could use Power Helmet plus Blue Storm. This should work. Oh, oops. I left our deck slightly unfilled. Guess I'll put another Dark Flare in to get things out a bit more. Deck slots are empty for the above character? What do you mean? Or not? Oh, and Callus. Okay, I was like, I got a little confused there. Then I'll just add back in one of these, maybe. Okay. I'm hoping we get to a save point somewhat soon, just because we did fight a boss, but we'll see what the game has in store for us, I guess. Something is written here, the sign is too dirty to make out what it says. There's a red save point, that's what I'm looking for. Lighto Flare says no. I think I care about that defense item, so I'm just gonna not take it. I'm basically just gonna go on a killing spree, because I don't have a reason to not do it, I guess. Enemy is ultra dead. Yeah, Blue Storm I think is going to be useful just for finishing off mini bosses and just doing damage in general. The fact that my offense can also be used as defense is kind of nice. Yeah, I kind of wish there was like a 150% speed versus 200%, but I think I'm okay with it as is. Not the end of the world. What's over here? Another fire burst. Might as well see what this item is before saving. I did not mean to heal there. Feel better, enemy. sword. That seems like it's probably important to go equip. Ooh. Yeah, that's a big upgrade over what we're using. Let's get rid of one of our short swords to get something that's like 24 more points of damage. So if there's like no concept of like, I need a certain amount of energy to use a card, I have no reason to just not take Flame Sword at this point. It's either an amazing defensive item or it one-shots, because it does more damage than everything else. Even if they resist it, it just does so much damage inherently that it doesn't matter. Aqua Bursto, chat. Poor enemies. I'll take resist status ailment. Maybe that'll be more important later. Let's save our progress. I'm gonna go to a little further. I can't stream super long today, but so far the game is interesting. Not played a combat system like this, so it has me more invested, I would say, in a turn-to-turn kind of way. Like the music, definitely, so far. That's been a big appeal for me. The portraits are kind of funny to view. Oh, I like that. I'm assuming her necklace or something is lighting up. Given where it's located. If it was a ring, it would have come more from her hands. Oh, hello. Ah, yes, I just see the galaxy coming into the spring. Oh, now that is a goofy looking face. How am I supposed to... Oh, I hope I'm not supposed to find this threatening. Look at those big little googly eyes. Oh, those aren't even googly eyes. Those are just weird spheres above its eyes. Never mind. I understand now. Woe-laden child. That's how I like to be addressed. Yokuso! Prepare yourself. He tried resisting a little damage there, but it didn't work very well for him. Wow, that got through our defense? But unfortunate. I don't think I really want to use Aqua Burst here. I wish I could get rid of cards. I'm gonna target ourselves with the healing item. Oh, so I can throw them away. Okay, good, 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 good. Or the defensive turns. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, the Feeling Water was not gonna do well here. Okay, so I can chuck away bad cards, even though it's defensive turn. But right here, it just makes sense to play defensively. Wow, he hit her with the full combo. And it should have a weakness to fire, right? Surely. It does. Okay, good. As long as I keep her healed, I should be fine. I have 2 healing items in the deck, so it's not completely terrible. Also, I'm not entirely sure why I have bananas still. I thought I got rid of those. Kind of unfortunate, really. Oh, no. Those might have been the good bananas. Never mind. I forgot. There's yellow bananas and green bananas. Of course. Sadly, I drew nothing but defense there. Guess I could have thrown something away if I wanted to. I played a whole bunch of cards to negate that damage. Still took some decent amount, though. Yeah, the problem is I just have dead water cards, which kind of sucks. Gotta get rid of some bad cards. There we go. Our flame sword doing real damage. That's a good sign. We use our sword here to block. This should be big damage. And it was. Nice. Wasn't too bad.
時は至れる。ここに主の扉は開かれる。
Calvisham loves his tentacles and coral horn things.
しかと受け取るがいい。まる
Oh, just got it fizzled from existence, sure. Behold the blessing of Melperkio. You found explosives. Could you imagine, chat? So we got a scale buckle, use up a class, a patchwork of hard polished flames, resistant to sleet, flames, and poison. Wild strawberry required for raising Colossus class to level 2. Fully grown wild strawberry is only the size of a marble, but succulent and tasty nevertheless. Okay. If only I had a container.
「主の扉が開かれた」「さあ聞くがいい星よ」「世界の滅びの歌を」
やめなさい。あなた何者なの？マルペルシュロというのは旧世界の呪われた神の名よ。
知るかよ。お前こそなんでそんなことを。
I guess we're just casually unleashing the gates of destruction. Hello, spaceship. Oh, that is a look.
貴様は
娘、盗み出したものを返してもらおう。
Not Giacomo. His arms are just like perpetually moving to the side, like he's like one of those like Flex Armstrong toys or something. Why? Like that can't be comfortable to just rest your arms like that. Like that is just not a. You're just like, like just think about that, chat.
He's strutting like that on purpose. There's no way. Like, just... I just don't understand the pose. Welcome, Fulcrum. Well, we lost our mage. It didn't take very long, but we lost her. Imai's the real hero of the story, chat.
やられた。あの光り輝くマグナスも取られちまったみたいだな。しかしついてるぜ。まさかこんなところで奴に会えるとは。ジャコモ。
I feel like he only said the word Giacomo there, but not the other line.
じいちゃんとフィーの敵。逃がしはしないぞ。ジャコモ。
Now it sounds like he said it. Let's just leave him alone? That has to be the troll option. There's no way. Right, chat? No. I think we have to say let's go after him. I mean, it's very tempting to select that option, chat. I think I'll at least share empathy with him.
よし、そう来なくちゃ。畜生。このままで済むと思うなよ、野郎め。さて、そうなると、奴らどこへ行きやがったんだ。
So let's see if Mimai becomes a party member.
ひとまず村へ帰ろう。あの飛空船について聞いてみようぜ。あれだけでかくて目立つ船だ。きっと誰か何か知ってるはずだ。
Here, kid, you're gonna need these explosives. We're like 10 minutes from that happening, I feel like. Mimai squeaks.
なんだお前も一緒に行くってのか
So wait. If she's gone from the party, could I have lost items by giving them from the pro tag to her? I'm glad I didn't do that, by the way. 'Cause I think they do share some items.
ああ、わかったよ。お前には助けてもらった借りもあるしな。ほら、マントの中にでも入ってな。
Get in my cape. Oh. Mimai's not a real person. She shrinks in. Oh, but there were items in there. I will go and grab those items. How dare you make me leave this forest? Okay, this feels very overkill for this poor bat. There's no way it survives that. Alright, for chat sanity, I might skip encounters because I don't feel like refighting these. Give me a second, chat. Listen, it's not my fault the game rudely teleported me out of the area that I was just at, so I don't have to do this again. Do you have anything new to say? No. So we're just gonna have a little stroll through here. Keep our level somewhat low. How dare they stop me from getting whatever that item was? Now if there's a boss beyond this point, I don't care. I'm not refighting like 7 encounters to go grab this item. That's so obnoxious. Oh, thank you, no encounter feature. Can you imagine, chat, refighting all that? That would have been like 40 minutes the chat is not getting back. I don't need their experience, nor do I care about their items. So for me, it would just be a time waste. Alright, so what was here that we couldn't attain earlier? You attained escape. The just how you run from normal encounters. I think so. So if I don't want to do encounters, this would have been the first time you could have viewed it. Yeah, so almost everything in our inventory could be used defensively, which is kind of nice. Okay, so that's how you would have normally left encounters. So I guess that would have made sense for a reward if you go out of your way to go refight annoying enemies. You have the privilege of leaving battle. You don't really need that though, but that's nice, I guess. Right, chat? We'll turn encounter back on once I'm done through this. Because I just kind of want to experience it somewhat close to how the game was intended to be played. But obviously there's quality of life things they added to the game, like the 200% battle speed, which I'm not gonna lie is definitely a big point for me. I do enjoy that. I'm always one that skips animations in games like Disgaea, so I really don't want to sit through full animations every time. So until we get explosives, we can't go through there. In case I get explosives and have to come back here, I'm going to leave this on. But when we go back to the valley, I'm going to turn it off.
カラス君、よかった。無事だったか。森の方で何やら騒がしいようだったが。とにかく村長の家へ来なさい。みんな集まっている。
俺にもよくわからないんだけど、森の奥の泉のとこで変なモンスターが出てきて、それでマルペルシュロがどうとか。
なんじゃと、マルペルシュロじゃと。それは太古の呪われた邪神の名じゃ。言わぬことじゃない。だからあれほど森には手を出すなと言ったのじゃ。
だけど
言い訳など聞く耳持たぬわ。お前たちのせいで恐ろしい災いが世に解き放たれてしもうた。
それで確かあの旅の少女も森へ出かけたんじゃなかったのかね。
あの子シェラも一緒だったんだ。でもでかい飛空船でやってきた男たちに襲われて連れ去られちまった。
かなりまずいことになっているようだな。
先生、あの船について何か知らないか。奴らを追わなきゃならない。
いや、残念だがその飛空船というのに関しては私
なんか見たことないようなでっかい船なら都の方へ飛んでったぜ。
都へ？わかった。ありがとう。
気をつけるんだ、カラス君。どうやら大きな歯車が回り始めているらしい。いいか、決して油断するんじゃないぞ。
ああ、先生、わかったよ。よし、奴らの後を追おうぜ。
I like how he just openly acknowledges the spirit that they can't hear, so that he definitely seems to be suffering from schizophrenia.
逃がしはしないぞ、ジャコモ。
ああ、それとカラス君、一つ頼みたいことがあるんだ。時間は取らせないから後で私の家に来てくれないか。
先生の家に？わかった。後で寄ってみるよ。
You're supposed to just ignore it. It's true. Maybe they think that we're talking with Mimai. Also, how do I go to? Oh. How do I change equipment though? I don't think I understood that from the system. So we got a bangle from what the game was telling us earlier. There's also apparently 1,022 cards, which is kind of wild. At least you can see when I acquired that, which is kind of interesting. I don't think I fully understood how to do that. We'll come back to that later. Because we definitely got something that is an improvement over our current item. Maybe that's what the game is about to tell us how to swap it. So I'm aware we got an upgrade. I just don't know how to upgrade it yet. But we'll see what this guy wants. Oh, shiny. Oh, is this explosives? Explosives are piled on the bench. Unexpected sight for a backwoods farming village on the frontier. It's almost like we needed this. Oh, we can't pick it up. You're in a hurry, but I need to ask you a favor. Landslide in Lucky Valleys has made the route impossible. Great explosive left them on the bench, and when you use them to clear away the landslide rubble. Wait, explosives? How did you get them on this remote island? The Empire is the only place I can think of that has easy access to explosives. It's not what's important right now. What's important is the impassable route to Fricard. Rebels in Nuki Valley are not cleared away. The people of this village will continue to be inconvenienced. Besides, you're going to Fricard anyway, aren't you? Yeah, right. Okay, I understand. You saved my life. I guess I owe you one. How do you expect me to lug around the heavy explosives? I can't carry them by myself. Don't you trap their magna essence? Here, take this blank Magnus. Go ahead and use these. Oh, I see. When something's been turned into a Magnus, even bulky and heavy items are easy to carry. That's right. Blank Magnus are very useful. Feel free to keep the ones I gave you. Okay, thanks, Doc. Take care of that landslide in Nuki Valley. Obtain 4 blank Magnus. To know more about the blank Magnus, I can show you how they work. Shall I begin? Sure. Okay, Doc, tell me. It's put in your bag of holding, exactly. Alright then. First of all, Magnus is just an object's essence extracted and trapped inside a card. All the object's essence is Magna Essence. Like Magnus serves as a container for the Magna Essence. They're very easy to use. Drop an essence inside of your empty blank Magnus. Just press the search button whose essence you want to extract. When you give a trapped essence to someone else, talk to that person. The person wants the essence, your blank Magnus should automatically appear. It's right stick to select the essence you wish to give and press B to give it to them. Of course, once the Magna Essence has lost its usefulness, you can always release it from your blank Magnus. Once the Magna Essence is released, you have an empty blank Magnus ready to be filled with the new Magna Essence. Release an essence, display your blank Magnus by hitting the right stick. And using this stick to select the unwanted ones and press Y to complete its release. You're free to extract and release Magna Essence as many times as you wish. That's how they work. Following me so far? Yeah, I am. Clueless, how about you? Just say I understand. Okay, let's practice. Mount Apple Harvest should be over by now. Task is to extract an apple essence into a blank Magnus and bring it to me. Mount Apples can be found inside the village. You don't need to leave the village for it. Okay. Oh, I got baited. Should've just kept pulling left. Freshly picked apples are piled hot. They seem bigger and fresher than regular apples. Let's use the blank card. Trap the apple inside the Magnus. So we can use these items as needed. Trapped a mountain Magna Essence. There should be mountain village. You shouldn't be very far to use them. Now I'm gonna use it. Great, thank you. Didn't regress how to use them. Brought me a juicy apple. Let me give you this in return. Damn, he's been holding out. He's got ice daggers. Do others a favor. It may give you something in return. Of course, it's up to you to decide whether or not the person. Whether or not to do the person a favor or not. Only have 4 Magnus right now. You may attain more as you continue your journey. If your supply of blank Magnus are limited, you should consider your essence selection carefully. Make too quick a decision, you'll sooner find yourself without any blanks. That's about it for the explanation. Please take care of the landslide. Well, I mean, he gave us, like, an amazing upgrade. Right, chat? Like, again, even if it does, like, 80% less damage, this is still better than Short Sword. I have no reason to just not put this in. Right, chat? Because then it does the same as Short Sword, but then it's also amazing at defense. And it has a chance of inflicting status ailments? Okay.
So before we do anything with the explosives, let's go try to capture fire and then go to try capture some other things. Let's go get the milk. And we could give it to the person that said, if only somebody could give us milk. We get anything nice from that interaction. I think they were in this house. Alright, asking this, we go to stable and bring back some milk for me. I'm making stew, but I can't make it without the milk. No way, you must be kidding. I don't have time for that. Callus, we literally already did this. Shut up. Right, chat? Like, I literally already did this. I'm gonna say let's help her. What? Wait, to help her, Clueless? Fine, we'll do it. Whatever you say, boss. Thank you. Go myself, but I keep an eye on the pot here so nothing burns. Yeah, we already did this. Can I just hand this in? Well, thank you. Table's just down the path. There you go. To her. Oh, you brought me some milk. Thank you very much. Now I can finish cooking my stew. Might come in handy during your journey, except as a gift. Into Magnus. Upus? Upus? What? Well, it's not an equipable, whatever it is that we just received. They're just the fragments that are here. See, like, I see the scale buckle here, but I don't see how to swap it. Must be missing something very simple here. Equipment Magnus. Change equip Magnus. Yes, how do I get to this menu? I swear I don't see it, and that's why I'm confused. I'm like, yes, that's what I want to do. How do I get to that? Huh. Edit party, 3 characters will be there. Item Magnus, stock. Yeah, we saw the stock. Oh, so I have to go to stock and then it might go to equip? Honestly, I'm like, this is kind of a weird way to do it. So let me go... No, not here. Oh, okay. This is why I didn't understand where it was. They put it deep in the menu. Okay. So we get 5 extra defense. We lose paralysis resistance. But otherwise, everything else goes up. I don't know. Chat, to me, I feel like equipping items should not be like 2 or 3 layers deep. Maybe it's just me. I think this is the only game so far equip is not literally on the front of a menu, so I do think that's a very weird choice to not just put it there. Alright, so let's go grab the fire here. I guess I could grab the explosives before I leave town. Unfortunately, I do need to stop somewhat soonish. I've technically leveled, but I'm not in a rush to level. Everything seems okay so far. talk to you, see if we got anything new to talk about. So she's asking if we want to hear more about the doctor. Sure. My memory serves me. The doctor arrived in the village 12 years ago. Before his arrival, this village had no doctor. Someone had became sick or injured, we're dependent on the city doctors. No doctor in the city would come to our village, so we had to rush our injured to the city ourselves. Imagine our relief when Dr. Definitely Not Licorice arrived here and decided to stay. All of us in the village admire and depend on the doctor for his medicinal knowledge. He's such a strange person. I can't believe he made his home in our remote village. Since he doesn't like big cities. If I were him, I'd pick the glitz and glam of his city life any day. Yeah, it sounds like he's probably an army doctor or something past. And he's basically hiding away from the army. That was kind of my takeaway. I don't know how accurate of a takeaway that was. We'll find out later, I guess. We'll move on for now. Let's go back to the other location. So I did find fire, so I'm thinking we can now burn that wooden log. Since we're skipping encounters here, this will make it quicker. Are you talking about the fireplace in the village mayor's house? I already have that. Alice, of course you remember it being there. It literally was there, you idiot. Alright. Oh, I think I should go back to the mayor's house. I'm like, yes, that's what I already did. Don't give me tutorial hints I don't need. Don't insult my intelligence. Another ice dagger. Nice. So again, I have no reason to keep the short sword at all. Is there a way I can sort this?
Fireball!
Yeah, I like keeping a somewhat nice order to this. So eventually we need to get rid of small knife. Though honestly, we have so many daggers. Yeah, small knife is just worse saber. Do I have anything that's even remotely the same power level? Really? Stuck. Yeah. The other thing I'm not really sure about is what to do with the other Magnuses that we acquired. Like, are we supposed to be handing them in or doing something with them? The shopkeeper make a comment? Sure what to do with those. Just curious if anything upgrades here. I don't see a reason to basically purchase any of this, except for maybe longsword. Anything else is just no way would I bother wasting my time on it. Give you Donkey Kong Country vibes. You fool, your thoughtless actions may have doomed us all. May very well lead to the ruin of Sabolray, or even the entire world for that matter. Apercio, the wicked god whose name I even hesitate to say out loud, must not be resurrected. That girl Zayla is just as much responsible. Wonder not to go into that forest. She brushed off my warning as if I was an old, paranoid fuddy-dud. Fuddy-dud? There you go. We're both foolish kettleheads. No longer welcome in this village. Leave at once. Oh, we got banished. Nice. Did break the seal and tell me the Lord of the Spring. Your actions may lead to the resurrection of the wicked god. Just gotta accept that people are gonna be talking about you. Damn.
She told us to hold that L, basically. The village burns down, right? Yeah. We'll double check to see if there's anything else to do in here. I guess I could briefly visit the church. I'm gonna save major plot points since, unfortunately, as I said earlier, I do have to go somewhat soon. At least we got that out of the way. Now what happens if we go visit the church? You can make a determination whether I should save now or not. Talk to the elder again. But does this guy care about the constellation stuff we're picking up? Let's at least talk to him. If I find it's not worth our time, I'm just gonna, you know, we haven't saved, so I could just close game if I don't like it. Welcome, Venture, confess before me what you wish. Ask about level up, class up. Guess I'll pray. So we could choose the level. Oh no, is there RNG stat gain? Oh no. Are we having Fire Emblem level ups? That's not a good feeling, chat. I'll move chat dialogue over here so you can see I gain more stats by holding on to my level ups, I guess is my takeaway from this. Oh no, so I really have no reason to level up now. So, presumably there's no scroll list here. So you could say there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about room for 10 level ups. So maybe we have to do them in increments of 10. Because I see dots over the XP bar now that I'm looking at the UI more closely. So we can also class level up. So it allows us to hold 4 cards and combo 3, which is kind of huge. If I class level up, does that get rid of my other level ups? How does that work? These slots will be filled out automatically with past Magnus during battles. So, is that good to do? I now have to hold more cards, which is a bit more annoying, but I can combo. I think that's less of a downside than it sounds like. Let me just make sure I have more multi-purpose cards, because I might be throwing these away for defensive purposes. So now I can combo 3 times to do massive damage, and I have more variety. This is a tough call, whether or not I want to keep it, because presumably... Guess I could try it for now. Oh, I was missing 1 slot. So the downside is that I have to hold more junk items. The plus side is that I draw more cards, so I think it still kind of evens out. So if we could get rid of like 2 of these 2 short swords for something else, we're fine. Otherwise, we're kind of at the same ratio we had at the beginning of the game. It's just that instead of just 1 ice dagger, I'm at 3, plus a flame sword and a finisher. So we'll save, I guess, for now with this choice. I'm gonna choose not to level up. Pardon me, young traveler. Huh? Oh, is he gonna be the guy we have to give the star pieces to? Could you spare a moment and listen to an old man's story? Sure, we could spare a couple minutes. I was just gonna save and close the game, but we got like 10 minutes. I have a favor to ask of you. A favor? Yes, a favor. There's something I would like you to look for during your travels. Look at the ceiling above you. That was very good timing for that, cathedral organ to kick in. He's staring up at the sky.
This is the star map. Over 50 years ago, skilled artisans gave birth to this splendid creation. The starlight shining down from the ceiling was truly a sight to behold. One day, however, the star map was torn to pieces and scattered all over the world. As you can see, few stars still left can only twinkle with sadness. They twinkle with sadness, Chad. Hope to one day see the star map in its former shimmering glory. Where the soul body mind gives, that is. My wishes are but wishes. Too old to travel the world searching for fragments. Oh, am I gonna have to, like, grind out for the star map? Because I think we did get one of them from a random encounter. It's unfortunate. And a traveler like you may be able to find the fragments during the course of your journey. Or they could have been from bosses, maybe, when I said I got one earlier. Yeah, they might just be collectibles as we go through. Not too bad. I was just trying to think when we got our first fragment. I think it was from the goofy face creature. Be able to find the fragments during the course of your journey. What do you think? Would you be willing to search for the lost fragments? The 50 missing fragments of the star map have been scattered throughout the world. They're most likely in the form of Constellation Magnus. If you come across any of them, bring them to me. I'll reward you for each fragment you find for me. Okay, well I have 3. Alright. If I find a Constellation Magnus, I just bring it to you, right? Yes, that's right. Thank you for taking on this task. Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to him again. Keeper of the star map. Hello, have you found any star map fragments? I'm gonna hand over any we have. Oh, thank you. Let's see, today you brought me Reiko, Vela, Upus. Truly grateful. Mind if I add to the star map? I'm gonna say let's do it. Very well, let us begin the restoration process. Now then. Constellation restored Draco. Constellation restored Vela. Constellation restored Pupus. It's all we can restore for now. Thanks to your efforts, the star map is a bit closer to its original glory. Thank you. Please take this as a small token of my gratitude. Retained shish kebab? Nope. Ooh, flame sword. Okay, I was gonna say, you gave me a shish kebab, I'm like, you could keep that. Which I don't want that. You attained Nixie garb. Well, is there anything else I could do for you, traveler? Okay, so exploration is rewarded and bosses are rewarded by giving us better items. So sadly, I don't think we can wear the other garb. But on the plus side, we can get rid of one of our short swords and replace it with a flame saber. So remember how a moment ago I said we just need to upgrade some of our weapons? Now I feel like it's completely worth it. We have so many upgraded weapons now. Basically just need to get rid of these 5 remaining items and we're good. So we added 5 to the deck and otherwise we filled everything else out. So we would have been at basically max capacity earlier. But given that we could play 3 cards in a combo and we can hold 4 instead of 3, I think this is fine. I think it still evens out in our favor. I'm gonna choose to go back here. Yeah, because that basically just improves our defense and improves our combo potential. So it's easier to bulk heal. So now me having 3 healing items would not be a problem versus bosses, for example. Let's go save. So for now, I'll save the class change, because to me this just seems like a net positive. The other one, it seems like I should wait. And might involve some Fire Emblem resetting, we'll see. And hitting on all 50 in one go, I have to sit through the whole restoration? Yeah, that would be terrible. But overall, chat, I kind of like the combat system. I'm not sure I really like sitting through the battle results per turn. But at 200% battle speed, I can live with it.
As I said before, I'm a player that just does not care about animations. I'd rather just go through it quickly. And this one, it's not too bad. Plot seems interesting. Our character kind of gives me more of a villain vibe than I would say a protag. We're very cold and distant about things, nor do we seem to have any emotional attachment to this world other than revenge, which is not really what I would consider a good guy thing. So I'm definitely very curious where that's going to go throughout the rest of the story. But from the standpoint of difficulty, it feels fine so far. It's a little unfortunate the healing items don't just let you self-heal. Like, you can't split attack and self-heal. You have to commit. Which I feel a little mixed about, but that's probably about it. But anyway, sadly, chat, I do need to stop for now. So we're going to say goodbye to both YouTube and the stream. So far, I'll keep playing it. I'll leave it in the Japanese voice acting settings, since we already started the game off that way. The control layout and menus are a little weird, and we'll probably comment on that when we go to final thoughts for the game. But it's not like a showstopper or like a deal breaker. So for now, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.